बेटर कि वो आके अपना सेट हो जाए, क्योंकि कल मुझे इंस्ट्रक्शन नहीं मिला था बुलाने। दे विल इंडिकेट। मैम, मैम इज इंडिकेटिंग। एनपीटीएल वाले को बोलिए लाइव स्टार्ट करने के, डेप्यूटी डायरेक्टर इज सेइंग। ओके।
Mark Twain has rightly said that the secret of getting ahead is getting started. With this, a very good morning to all of you. Respected director, esteemed faculty members, distinguished guests, students, staff, ladies and gentlemen. I, on behalf of this institute, warmly welcome you all on today's historic celebration of 74th Foundation Day of IIT Kharagpur. We begin with an invocation in honor of our institute, and I request everyone to kindly rise from their respective seats for the invocation. I also request everyone to kindly put their mobile phones on silent mode till we finish the proceedings.
क्षेत्रे कर्मयोगः धर्मसु कौशलम् आदर्शाय प्राण तस्मै परम् एकहि क्षेत्रे कर्मयोगः धर्मसु कौशलम् आदर्शाय प्राण तस्मै परम् विद्या और बुद्धि के ज्वाला का ऐसा है प्रकाश खेल संस्कृति और ज्ञान की मेल का है उत्कर्ष निश्वर नित्यम लो प्रतिभगिमा नित्यम गंगा कलात्वगामी विशाल रहना विनोद रहना सूत्रधारी प्रेम प्रीत में आकाशाचे हार मेनेছে লোকে মোরা যাবো তাই দেশের তরে খাচ্ছে সবে এ আমাদের গর্ব ভাই যোগ কর্মসু কৌশলম विद्युत भवन कृषि विज्ञान यांत्रिक वर्षन न्यारे वारे हो सर्वाची सुदियानी हो जाती विच होता वेनी किताब विच नाम है इसका IIT खड़गपुर योगा दामन भावना शोर गोल होती है ऐसे प्रभावशाली चेष्टा का है ये परिणाम बंधुत्व के चरण उदाहरण को कोटि शत प्रणाम योग कर्मसु कौशलम योगा कर्मसु कौशलम योगा कर्मसु कौशलम योगा कर्मसु कौशलम योगा कर्मसु कौशलम
Thank you, everyone. Please take your seats. Today, we all are gathered here to celebrate a momentous occasion in the history of one of India's premier institution, the 74th Foundation Day of IIT Kharagpur. And to start our today's journey, and especially the celebration, I request our dignitaries, our chief guest, Sri Amitabh Kanji, our guest of honor, Dr. S.P. Somnathji, guest of honor, Dr. S.V. Kamarji, our director, Professor V.K. Tiwari-ji, our deputy director, Professor Rintu Banerjee, and our registrar, Captain Amit Jain-ji, to kindly come to the dais and take their respective seats. We would also like to announce that our guest of honor, Dr. Sonal Mansingh ji, is going to soon join us very soon. It was on this very day, the 74 years ago, that this illustrious institution was established, laying the foundation for excellence in education, research, and innovation with the motto, Yoga Karmashu Kaushalam, that means excellence in action is yoga. So to begin our celebration, I request our dignitaries on the dais to kindly light our ceremonial lamp, and it was followed by Saraswati Vandana.
शारदे करुणानिधे सकलानवाम्ब सदा जनान् चारणादिमगीतवैभव पूरिताखिल तिक्तते शारदे करुणानिधे सकलानवाम्ब सदा जनान् चारणादिम गीतवैभव पूरिताखिलदीक्त ते शारदे करुणानिधे सकलानवाम्ब सदा जनान् धर्मभूषण पूषिते वररत्न मौलिविराजिते धर्मभूषण भूषिते वररत्न मौलिविराजिते शर्मदायिनि कर्ममोचनि निर्मलं कुरु मानसम् शारदे करुणानिधे सकलानवाम्ब सदा जनान् हस्तसन्धृत पुस्तकाक्षपटी सुधाघटमुद्रिके हस्तसन्धृत पुस्तकाक्षपटी सुधाघटमुद्रिके कस्तवास्तिः वर्णने चतुरो नर कचरोऽथवा शारदे करुणानिधे सकलानवाम्ब सदा जनान् चारणादिम गीतवैभव पूरिताखिलदीक्त ते शारदे करुणानिधे सकलानवाम्ब सदा जनान् धन्यवादः.
Thank you. What a beautiful start to what a beautiful way to start the celebration. IIT Kharagpur has grown from a humble beginning into a beacon of academic and research excellence, shaping the future of countless students and contributing to the progress of our nation. So to set the tone of our celebration, I would like to invite Professor Honoree Das, Dean Outreach of IIT Kharagpur, to kindly come to the dais and deliver the welcome address.
Respected Chief Guest, Sri Amitabh Kant, guests of honor, Dr. Sonal Mansingh, who will be joining a bit late, Dr. S.P. Shamnath, Dr. S.B. Kamath, Honorable Director Professor V.K. Tiwari, Deputy Director Professor Rintu Banerjee, Registrar Captain Amit Jain, esteemed guests, distinguished alumni, faculty members, staffs, students, and ladies and gentlemen. It is my profound honor and immense pleasure to welcome you all to the 74th Foundation Day celebration of IIT Kharagpur. Today marks a significant milestone in our journey as we reflect on our rich history, celebrate our current achievements, and envision a future filled with hope and innovation. Now, it is my profound honor and immense pleasure that I see here a diverse and distinguished group of people who have played a crucial role in shaping the trajectory of our institute. Our Foundation Day, it is not just a celebration of our history, but a tribute of the collaborative spirit that propels IIT Kharagpur forward. When IIT Kharagpur was established in 1851, I believe, on 18th August, it was found, 1951, I'm sorry about that. So, it was founded on the principles of excellence in education, groundbreaking research, innovation, and a strong commitment to societal impact. Today, we have come a long way. We have become global leaders in education and research. And this would not have been possible without the dedication of our faculty, brilliance of our students, ingenuity of our staffs, and the continued encouragement and support of our alumni. So, today, as we celebrate our achievements, we also acknowledge the many challenges that have defined our journey. Our institution's strength lies in its ability to adapt, innovate, and lead with purpose. We are proud of the numerous contributions our community has made towards advancing technology and addressing the critical issues facing our world. We would like to extend our heartfelt gratitude to our distinguished guests who have joined us today. Your presence here is a testament to the strong network and collaboration that has helped us to grow in this state. And I would also like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to our alumni for their continued engagement and contributions, which have been essential to our growth and development. And of course, my deepest gratitude to each and every member of the IIT Kharagpur family. Your unwavering support, dedication, and spirit have made a profound difference. Once again, I welcome to you our Foundation Day, and I look forward to a memorable and inspiring day of reflection, celebration, and forward-looking dialogue. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am, for such a wonderful welcoming address. Now, I would like to invite Professor Abhibrata Mukherjee, Dean of International Relations, to kindly come to the dais and address this august gathering.
Good morning, everyone. Distinguished guests on the dais, Amitabh Kant ji, Somnath ji, Kamath ji, our Director Tiwari ji, Rintu Banerjee ji, and Registrar Captain Amit Jain ji, and our former Director Damodar Acharya ji. Sir, thanks for coming. All my colleagues, recipients of the coveted Faculty Excellence Awards, Staff Excellence Awards, people who have completed 25 years, alumni, young alumni achievers, alumni, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to your home, which started 74 years back. One question should come to each one of your mind, why there is a Dean for International Relations in an Indian Institute of Technology. Amitabh Kantji is a testimony that we are no longer satisfied with what we are doing in the country. India is now poised to become global leaders, and definitely technology, science is one such. So, of course, while we are thriving to become the very best in the country, we are also competing and collaborating with the very best in the world, where incidentally our alumni are spread all over. You talk about any institute, any organization, our alumni are there. In fact, in today's world, things have changed. So if you did not know something earlier, people used to check the newspaper, the Encyclopedia Britannica. But now if you don't know something, which is the place you check first? Google, right? And it is headed by an IIT Kharagpur alumnus. So that's the level of internationalization IIT system has produced. And I take a lot of pride in telling everyone that this is the place which has given India its best known international brand. That's the IIT system. So welcome back, everyone. Have a great day here, great day. And for our alumni who are visiting us, for our young alumni achievers, please be in touch with us because you were students for 4 years, but you were alumni for life. At IIT Kharagpur, KGPN for life and alumni also for life. Just the way your teachers, your professors have definitely helped shaping you, shaping your career, either by attending their lectures or by staying away from them. Please do understand that the institute now needs your help. We need active support, feedback, orientation, suggestion from the alumni. So kindly help us. You grow, you shine, and along with you, your alma mater will also shine. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir, for such an insightful words. We have privilege to have with us today several distinguished guests, including our alumni, who have made an integral part of our journey. And to speak on this aspect more, now I would like to request Professor Debashish Chakravarti, Dean of Alumni Affairs of IIT Kharagpur, to kindly come to the dais and address this august audience.
Good morning, friends. Good morning, dignitaries on dais. Good morning, Chief Guest Kantji, Guest of Honors Somnath ji and Kamath ji, respected Professor Tiwari, our Director, sir, respected Rintu Madam, our Deputy Director, and our Registrar Amit ji on stage. We have the privilege of Professor Damodar Acharya, our ex-director, Madam Acharya with us. We have the presence of our faculty colleagues, deans with us. The most important part is we have some of the illuminaries of alumni present here in the form of awardees. They are Distinguished Service Award holders, they are Young Alumni Achiever Awards. We also have families of some of the awardees with us. We have 25 years completed service employees here, some student members, the Vice President of Student Gymkhana with us, and all dear friends present here. I welcome you all, being the Dean of Alumni Affairs, to the auspicious occasion of the 74th Foundation Day of the Institute. And this is the place where, for the first time, the thoughts were put together to uphold and get the, science, technology, engineering, humanities work together, which was once upon a time the Hijli detention camp. And lot of the freedom fighters, freedom struggle were originated from this part. A lot of it was contributed all over the India, but it was decided that this was supposed to be the spot. And as was told by Professor Revata, so we have the pride to tell that IIT system, or the IIT globally, got initiated from IIT Kharagpur. So we are the first IIT, and we still continue to be the first in many areas of engineering, science, technology, and societal research, even medical research, healthcare, engineering, law, entrepreneurship, innovation, all and management all started with IIT Kharagpur as one of the pioneers, and we still continue to hold that. You will be really happy that this year the QS ranking of the institute has jumped almost by 50 points, 49 points compared to last year. And that could happen because of not only institute all together working wholeheartedly. We got a lot of supports from really illustrious and distinguished alums spread globally, as well as support from not only alums, philanthropers, and experts of these areas coming and joining hand with Kharagpur to uphold that field and area of research. So I really request all of you to keep connected with Kharagpur. You name any branch or any discipline of technology, science, engineering, or humanities, law, medicine, we are having, even entrepreneurship, management, we are having one or the other aspect. Even now, we have started, ideas on happiness center, education, some more. So we should be able to support and come up with meeting the expectations of each and every one. So keep connected. I wish to tell you that we are on the 74th Foundation Day. The next year onwards will be the 75th, the Platinum Jubilee celebrations of this institute. Not only the institute, we say it's the IIT system. So keep tuned, come forward, join, engage with various engagement opportunities with the institute. There are various schemes which have come up. One of the schemes which I will be elaborating today about is Guru Dakshina, which I feel is really a good one, where not only alums but any philanthropist, well-wisher can join hands with the institute. With these words, I welcome you all for the next sessions of this event. Thank you.
Thank you for such a valuable information. I'm sure our auspicious audience must have benefited from your insightful and energetic words. Today, as we mark this significant milestone, we look back with a pride on our achievements and forward with enthusiasm towards new horizon. Therefore, IIT Kharagpur has made a small movie on its journey and achievements, and now I request our team to kindly start the screening of the movie.
Welcome to IIT Kharagpur, India's leading institute of technology and innovation. Here, brilliant minds converge to push boundaries and pioneer new technologies. Our vibrant campus is a hub where creativity meets excellence, where you can transform ideas into reality. At IIT Kharagpur, you're not just preparing for the future, you're shaping it. IIT Kharagpur has launched a new Department of Education offering a 4-year BSc B.Ed program from 2023-24. This Integrated Teacher Education Program, or ITEP, features dual majors in education and a subject of choice out of physics, chemistry, mathematics or economics. At IIT Kharagpur, our outreach efforts are reshaping futures by energizing communities, revolutionizing education, and promoting sustainable development. Through innovative programs and impactful local projects, we blend academic excellence with real-world impact to transform lives and communities.
National and global footprints. The Institute has reinforced its global leadership in innovation and research, making a mark with pioneering research, prestigious awards, and impactful international partnerships. We are not just participating but leading the future of technology and education worldwide. Collaborations and partnerships. IIT Kharagpur strengthens its mission through global collaborations with top institutions, industry leaders, and research organizations. Infrastructure development focuses on building and upgrading essential facilities like transportation, utilities, and public services. It fosters economic growth, enhances quality of life, and ensures sustainability by leveraging modern technology and resilient design. Effective projects require collaboration among government, industry, and communities to meet evolving needs. Research and innovation drive technological and societal progress. The Institute excels in cutting-edge research and interdisciplinary collaboration, leveraging advanced facilities and industry partnerships to address global challenges. By integrating fundamental discoveries with practical applications, IIT Kharagpur fosters groundbreaking advancements and supports entrepreneurial ventures, making significant contributions to science and technology. Awards and accolades. IIT Kharagpur consistently earns recognition for excellence in education, research, and innovation. The institute has garnered numerous awards and accolades, highlighting its commitment to advancing knowledge and impacting society. From prestigious national honors to international accolades, IIT Kharagpur's achievements reflect its leadership in fostering academic excellence, groundbreaking research, and transformative technological developments. As an institute of eminence, IIT Kharagpur embodies the belief that growth demands courage and embraces discomfort. Our collective journey is driven by the principles of health, knowledge, and nationalism, with demography, democracy, and diversity as our strengths. IIT Kharagpur stands poised to transform into a leading knowledge economy. As we celebrate our youthful energy and innovative spirit, we honor the potential within our tinkering labs and the bright future they herald. Thank you for being part of this pioneering journey. Here's to innovation, unity, and excellence at IIT Kharagpur. Keep up the KGP spirit alive.
Thank you everyone for patiently enjoying this movie. Every educational institution relies on its students for success and sustainability. So IIT Kharagpur also believes that. To talk about this aspect more in detail and in a more systematic manner, now I request Mr. Sagar Kumar, Vice President of Technology Student Gymkhana, to kindly come on the stage and address this gathering.
Good morning, distinguished guests, Honorable Director, Deputy Director, Registrar, esteemed faculty, dear alumni, and beloved students. I am Sagar Kumar, Vice President, Tier Z, a fourth-year undergraduate student, and it is an immense honor and privilege to stand before you today on this remarkable occasion of the 74th Foundation Day of our beloved institution, IIT Kharagpur. As we commence this celebration, I am reminded of the motto of IIT Kharagpur, Yoga Karmashu Kaushalam, which translates excellence in action is yoga. This phrase, derived from Bhagavad Gita, embodies the essence of our institution. It reminds us that true knowledge and skill are attained through dedication and skillful action. It was with intention that our forefathers established this institute. The story of IIT Kharagpur is one of resilience, innovation, and unwavering commitment to excellence. Founded in 1951, our institute emerged from a vision to create an educational hub that would nurture the brightest minds and drive the nation forward. Today, we are not just an institution, we are a community dedicated to pushing the boundaries of knowledge and innovation. In the early days, IIT Kharagpur began its journey with a single building, the historic Hijli detention camp, which symbolized India's struggle for freedom. From this single structure, the institute has grown exponentially, now spanning over 2,100 acres with state-of-the-art facilities that cater to more than 17,000 students. This transformation from humble beginnings to a globally recognized institution is a testament to our dedication and a vision. We have come a long way over the past 74 years. We have achieved remarkable milestones, including a record number of patents and pioneering technological advancements. Our alumni network of more than 85,000 strong holds influential positions worldwide, contributing to significant advancements in various fields. As we celebrate our rich history, we look forward to continuing our journey of excellence and innovation. Looking ahead, we stand on the cusp of momentous milestone, the 75th Foundation Day of IIT Kharagpur. This upcoming year promises to be a year of even greater achievements, celebrations, and reflections. It is an opportunity for us to come together as a community and envision the future of this great institution. I would like to thank all the faculty, staff, and alumni who have made IIT Kharagpur what it is today. I would also like to thank my fellow students for their passion, creativity, and dedication. Together, we can build on the greater legacy of our institute and make IIT Kharagpur as a shining example of educational excellence. Let us also remember the true measure of success of an institution lies not just in the achievements of its alumni, but in its impact on its society as a whole. As future leaders and innovators, we must use our knowledge and skills to address the pressing challenges faced by our country and across the world. Thank you, and let us embark on this journey towards our 75th Foundation Day with renewed determination and aggression. Thank you.
Thank you, Sagar, for giving such an energetic viewpoint about the students' activity over the IIT Kharagpur. Now, I would humbly request Professor Rintu Banerjee, our esteemed Deputy Director, to kindly address this august audience.
Honorable Chief Guest for today's event, Sri Amitabh Kantji, G20 Sherpa of India, Dr. S.P. Somanathji, Chairman ISRO, Dr. Samir V. Kamath, Chairman DRDO, Captain Amit Jain, our beloved Director, Professor V.K. Tiwari ji, our ex-director, Professor Damodar Acharya ji, Madam, all deans, associate deans, faculty member, distinguished alumnus of today's event, our staff colleagues, my beloved students, ladies and gentlemen. We are celebrating 74th Foundation Day of IIT Kharagpur. We are entering the Platinum Jubilee celebration year. And if we see long back, the inception of this particular institute, you will find that in today's date, on 18th of August in the year 1951, the foundation stone was laid. Since that time, there was a continuous transformative era in engineering and technological education of our country. As the Institute of Eminence, IIT Kharagpur has a glorious success stories which has revolutionized the scientific motivations. And if we look back, the first day, it was started with 42 faculty members and 224 students. And in today's date, when I'm just telling, we have around 17,000 student community and 800 plus faculty members in this institute. And if we see the different departments, centers, schools, then we can find that around 58 such department centers and schools are there, and most recently added department is the AI department. Everybody is nowadays talking about AI, and Kharagpur IIT has thought of to start the undergraduate BTech program in AI. And this year, 51 students have joined in this program. If we see the magnitude and the diversity of this particular institute, we can find that in this institute, we have several departments, unique departments which are there that start with ocean and naval architecture. It is having different new center of excellence. Say for example, the advanced manufacturing technology, advanced transportation, safety and reliability engineering, advanced manufacturing engineering, and artificial intelligence I have told, precision agriculture and food nutrition are few to name. Now this institute expands its horizon in the field of medical education, and I think many of you have come to know that we have just started the new hospital, and which is called Dr. Shyama Prasad Mukherjee Institute of Medical Science and Research. None of this would have been possible without the hard work and dedication of our faculty, staff, and students, that includes our alumni. To our founding fathers who laid the groundwork of this institution, we owe our deepest gratitude. To our current member and future generation, let us honor their legacy by upholding the values that define what IIT Kharagpur is today. In the recent address of our Education Minister, Sri Dharmendra Pradhanji, he has emphasized a compelling vision of Indian Institute of Technologies. He highlighted that the need of IITs not to just excel within the country, but we have to go and compete globally. And if we mention that IIT Kharagpur has already started and implemented the new education policy NEP 2020, and from this year we have implemented the new curriculum on NEP 2020, where we have given the flexibility of multiple entry and exit, and the more than 1 degree, double degree for the newly entered student of this institute. The major strength lies with IIT Kharagpur is the globally recognized faculty members, students, and the researchers. As a result, I think you must already heard that we are now the global ranking of QS ranking of 222. So 222, and believe me, we are not at all happy with our ranking, because we want to do further good and improve our ranking in recent future to come. So when I'm just talking this ranking, in NIRF ranking also, you must have heard that we have improved a little bit, which is also not giving us the satisfaction. I would like to extend my heartfelt thanks to everyone who have been the part of this remarkable journey. Your passion, commitment, and the vision have shaped IIT Kharagpur into what it is today. And together we will continue to drive its success into the future. Let us celebrate this day with pride, joy, and renewed sense of purpose. And here is many more years to excel and innovation. And with this, once again, I welcome you all to this today's event, and thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am, for your motivational and inspiring words. Now I request Professor V.K. Tiwari, our Honorable Director, to kindly address this august audience on 74th Foundation Day.
Good morning to all of you. I welcome each one of you in this hall to the 74th Foundation Day of IIT Kharagpur. Our chief guest, Honoree Amitabh Kant ji. Sir, we are very happy that you accepted our invitation. First time when I had requested, I think there was a positive news, but later on when you returned from outside the country, I was given in notice that possibly he will not be able to come. We got disheartened. But I think after I talked to you and requested you, you agreed to my request, and I know that out of so much busy schedule, you made it here. Sir, we are very much honored by your presence here. Let us give him a big hand. We also have two of our great people of this country, Honoree Somanath ji, Dr. Somanath. Each one of you must be knowing that he has brought us and he has taken us to moon. I think you remember the 23rd. I know he's so busy. In fact, when he had decided the award of Life Fellow Award of IIT Kharagpur, and I had talked to him on that night, he said, yes, sir, I love to come, but I do not know when I'll come the way I am occupied over here. But I am doing nothing. But we know what he is doing. But he always says, no, no, I'm not doing. So many people are there, so they are doing. But we know how much stress, how much of enjoyment he is taking. and in taking us to the moon. We know that Gaganyaan is the next target, and very soon he will put us into the orbit, and then one day some of us will be there on moon, and then he will bring us back. So let us hope that this thing going to happen. He has, I think, an integral friend of him who has also come. I would also like to welcome Dr. V. Narayanan. Dr. V. Narayanan, he is the person who was involved with Somanath ji in the Chandrayaan mission. So welcome, Narayanan ji. Now we have Dr. S.B. Kamath, who is our alumnus, a metallurgical engineer and chairman of DRDO. I think we are very, very grateful to you, sir. I know that you are so busy. You had to take up just simple flight and then come here with dead of night. I'm grateful to you that you took this trouble and you are here today with us. I think let us give him a big hand for the trouble he has taken to. See, I think he has given us a 25-year project of DRDO, which is called DRDO Industry Academy Center of Excellence. The director is appointed already, Dr. D.K. Das. He must be somewhere here. And we are going to have this project for about next 25 years, 2047. I think we are doing certain strategic research, futuristic research in various very important areas. And I'm sure that this particular project's outcome will definitely be utilized by DRDO in its activities that are going on in the country and which will be required for the defense requirement of the country. So with these three great, let us welcome each one of them here. We have our Dr. Sonal Mansingh ji. I think you have seen those who have seen the program yesterday, she is always a mesmerizing person, and she is our Padma Vibhushan. Very soon she will be joining. She was not feeling well, so we have agreed that she can join us. Any moment she will be coming here. I think we are very honored that she accepted our invitation to be with us here and also give a program and guide our students who are taking in the Academy of Classical and Folk Arts as well as Indian Knowledge System, the two centers which we have at IIT Kharagpur. So we will welcome her also in this, along with these people when she comes. Thank you very much. Now we have a captain here now. We were in fact rudderless so far, and for the last 1 year we have a captain. Now he's taking our ship to a better beginning, and I think we are targeting to be in the top 10 in the world in QS ranking. When I joined here in 2019, 31st of December, I think on 1st of January we had taken a pledge that our first objective will be to be in the top 10 in the world. I think this was a very tough target. This is still a very tough target, but I think we are all charged up, and therefore you will find that I will just tell you what are the various aspects that we have taken in order to reach to the top 10 in the world. So I think we have a captain, and he will lead our ship. So Captain Amit Jain. Well, I think people are talking of Nari Shakti. So in fact, our minister always talks of, when minister joined Pradhanji, we had sent a list of the experts for various selections. He sent the list back and said that, what do you mean? You have not taken a single women in this expert list. So it should be 50-50%. So now it was very difficult to get. But we are very fortunate right from that time. I think we have taken care of many. You might have seen that our Dean OR, she was the head of the department. She is also our board member, Gaurabi Das, and she is now Dean of OR. And we have several heads of the departments, chairpersons, Dean Students Affairs as well. And finally, we got a lady deputy director in the whole IIT system. So we have Professor Rintu Banerjee. I think yesterday, please take your seat. In fact, yesterday the board member had in fact disclosed the result. He said that, in fact, out of the 9 people whom the institute has placed to the board, he said that she was the best, and we had not because she was women. In fact, she was the best under the biodata and the caliber she had, so we had chosen. He told in a board meeting itself. this is a confidential thing, but he said, so we have accepted, that's why I'm telling you confidential what he said to you. So, so we are very happy and also feel honored that we do have Nari Shakti immediately after the director to help the whole institute. And she is loved by all the students, the faculty, and more so by the staff. I think she knows each staff by name, and that's why she's. Well, with this beginning, I think I welcome each one of you, ladies and gentlemen. This institute was the first which was started, and I think if you know, this was said to be the Indian MIT. Many of you do not know, but this was the call at that time. And therefore, the number of students, I think Professor Banerjee said, I think Ravi Bhartu also said, even Dean Alumni Affairs also said that we had started with 42 teachers and 224 students in the old Hijri detention camp where we started our journey on 18th of August 1951. In fact, from that time we have grown. And you saw that, and it is so that at that time the population of this world was about something close to, you can say that maybe 100 crores. Now you see here our population at that time was about 33 crores. And we have risen from 1947 to 2000, maybe 24, we are about 140 plus crores. Now what has happened is over the period, the food production has changed. And in fact, you will require, our Prime Minister has said that we should be talking of more production. He has also given several clarion calls that we should talk of every drop more crop. And in fact, that was his idea. He wanted that farmers should be able to generate more money. He should be able to have more income. And if our farmers are actually wealthy, and then you will find everything else is wealthy. And therefore, we have aligned, because this institute's journey right from 224 students to now about 17,000 students. And therefore, you see the amount of infrastructure, that development which has taken over a period of time. And in fact, across the country, you have seen how much change has taken place in the infrastructure. There is a requirement, and therefore, our own education, research, and consultancy, everything has been aligned as per the requirement of the country's growth and development. Because being the first IIT and the first indigenous IIT of the country when it was started. The other two came, I think 1958 Bombay came, and 1959 Madras and Delhi came, and IIT Kanpur came, and Delhi came in 1961. So in fact, after 10 years of establishment of IIT Kharagpur, the other IITs came. But there is some advantage. I do not say that this is a disadvantage to be in a place like IIT Kharagpur, because this IIT Kharagpur is in a place where we have an AQI index of about 20 to 40, but other IITs cannot boast of this. So we boast of that. And we have the best atmosphere. Today morning, I think Amitabh ji has gone to the campus along with Dr. Varshney, and he said that it's a beautiful campus, it's a clean campus, and it's fresh air. So I can tell you, sir, that we are proud of this. And you will find that maybe sustainability, we will be doing much better. The result will come by December of this year, and you will find that we are doing very well in sustainability because we have all the requirements. I can tell you that while we have aligned, the National Education Policy was started in 2020, and this is the first IIT which in fact implemented National Education Policy 2020 in its letter and spirit. We have everything which is not there in other places, but we did it because our course curriculum which was to be changed, we have changed during 2020. And we said that anybody who enters into IIT Kharagpur will have at least one course in AI. I must tell you that IIT Kharagpur has the largest number of faculty members and the students working in AI as compared to any IIT in the country here. Any IIT and of course central funding institutions separately. So we have the largest number of people working in AI, and we have started a department of AI. Dr. Nilay Ganguly is the head of the department. We had started a center of excellence, and now we have changed that to a department of AI. And we have inducted first years this year 51 students. We wanted only 50, but 51 students have landed up because there is maybe same rank, and that's why 51 students have joined this year. We are going to have BTech in AI, MTech in AI, and PhD in AI from that department. We are the first, as I said, to have the Department of Education. because this was under NEP 2020. I think the government wanted that if you open the page 26 of the NEP 2020, you will find that the government wanted that the schools, you must have seen that there is a problem of coaching and all that. Why? Because the top quality students are not being produced from our schools, and therefore it was decided that we should have top quality teachers as well, and hence the government decided that we will have, Aye, madam, please welcome, let us welcome her. Aye. Okay. So, in that national education policy, it was decided that we should have top quality teachers, and therefore, this can be produced only from IITs, and therefore, we were the first IIT, and incidentally, I was also heading IIT Bhubaneswar. So, these two institutions, I made it sure that the Department of Education started at both the places, and we have already last year itself, we started, and we have the second year students are also going to come very soon for this. So, we will be giving BSc BEd in the area of physics, chemistry, mathematics and economics, and I think we are going to create great teachers of these subjects for the schools. We have that way, I think we have taken care of every aspects which were given in NEP 2020. The amount of now those people who are entering into IIT Kharagpur, I think all will be entering as a BE Tech or BSc students. And there are a lot of flexibility. They can take up any course if they want. We have also kept the requirement of CGPA. I think there is no requirement of CGPA as such that 7.5 only they can take a course of other department, not at all. He should be just passing. I think even if he gets 6.0, he can take any course, because we are interested in the requirement and the likes and dislikes of the students. You must have seen that we have also various centers. We have in fact 59 department centers, schools and academy. We have Academy of Classical and Folk Arts, where we are very honored that Madam Dr. Sonal Mansingh ji, Padma Vibhushan, and she has accepted our invitation to guide us. So for the last 1 year, she has been guiding us, and whenever she tells us that we would like to talk to the students, so we sometimes have online classes also, and in fact, when the students go to Delhi, I think she makes it a point to meet them as well. So thank you, madam, very much. I think that is the, and we have Center of Happiness as well. I think various centers we have, Center of Excellence, because we are working in various other areas. Then we are talking of what is the requirement of the country. See, G20 declarations which was there, and we have the G20 Sherpa very much here with us, Amitabh Kant ji. And last year we had several under the G20 aegis, we had several programs, and then we have also decided that we shall be working in the next 25-30 years and beyond 2047 on some of these areas. All the 12 areas, sir, we have taken care of, and then we are going to work on AI, we are going to work on semiconductors, then we are working on energy, environment, we are working on sustainability, we are talking quantum mission, we are talking of rare earth metals, we are talking of everything that has been put in that in all the 12 areas of centers of excellence, through centers of excellence. We know that it's not possible to reach top 10 in the world, but through the centers of excellence, we can reach. We have, in order to look at the growth and development of the country, because we know that we have the requirement that we should be, by 2047, we will be $30 trillion economy, and therefore, we have to help them. And the way and the contribution of such IITs and such institutes must be in such a way that we are in line with what is happening in the world. And therefore, we are definitely taking care of the MSMEs. And those MSMEs, you know that about they are employing about 10 crore people, 6 crore MSMEs are employing about 10 crore people, and they are giving us in GDP about 27% employment generation in that, and they are helping us in GDP of about 24.6%. And also in the education and services, I think that's why our aim must be that to help the MSMEs. And we have aligned these centers of excellence like you can say in the Sati Center which we have advanced manufacturing which is Industry 4.0, where we have put the students or the MSMEs so that they can come and have a capacity building, so that they can talk and do good products so that those products can go abroad as well. Therefore, we are taking care of the MSMEs as well, which is the requirement, because once we are thinking, the government is thinking of a $30 trillion economy by 2047, I think the role of such IITs and such institutes are also very imminent, and we will have to work in those areas. We are also working in semiconductor, we are working in 6G and beyond. I think we have a center of excellence here. G.S. Sanyal, one of our professors, and one of our alumni, in the name of his teacher, he gave this center. And in fact, from early 70s, we are working in radar and communication. So we are the first that way as well. We have the Binod Gupta School of Management, which is the first in the whole country. And later on, various other alumni gave to other IITs as well. Then we have law school, which is not heard of. And because of the law school and management school, I think we are unique in these areas. We have architecture as well, and I can tell you that these centers of excellence and these law school, management school, I think they are taking us and they will take us to top 10. We have also opened on, because of one of our alumnus, Partho Ghosh, Academy of Leadership. I think we will, our G20 Sherpa Amitabh Kantji also gave a lecture one day, and we are sure that this Academy of Leadership will take us to the top 10 in the world, at least one center. Definitely, this is what we are thinking. In this way, I think we are trying to move to the top 10 in the world. We have our vision, and we have friends, we have alumni. We have, you see that she was talking of Sundar Pichai the other day when we met her. I think he has just given me a reply that very soon he will be thinking of how best we can strategic partner with IIT Kharagpur. This much I can say to you. And let us hope that we will be doing well and be in the line of what the government wants and what our alumni will do. We are alumni over here. I congratulate them who have got the awards, and our people who have completed 25 years of service, I also want to congratulate them. And we have started awards for the faculty, and I think Professor Banerjee talked of that, the faculty as well as staff. And I think we want everyone to feel, right from our Jhaduwala to the director, feel that we are all same. And I have said that please assume yourself as director and then you do your job. With this, I welcome each one of you on the 74th Foundation Day of the Institute. Thank you very much. Enjoy the day.
Thank you, sir, for your insightful words and vision. I hope this institution will be able to work more ahead under your guidance to achieve this vision. Now I request Captain Amit Jain, our respected registrar, to kindly brief the audience about the design of the memento to staff and as well as to confer the award.
Until last year, the faculty and staff who completed 25 years of service at the institute were presented with a wristwatch as a token of appreciation. However, from this year onwards, after discussions with the faculty and staff members of the institute, it has been decided that a silver medal and a designed box will be presented to the employees who complete 25 years of distinguished service at the institute. Towards this, a design competition was organized at the institute to select the design of the box. I will now request the winners of this design competition to come forward and receive their awards from the chief guest, directors, and the dignitaries on the dais. First place, Mr. Ranjeev Haldar from Agriculture and Food Engineering. Sanjeev Haldar. Second place, Dr. Prakash Sharma, Rajiv Gandhi School of Intellectual Property Law. Third place, Mr. Sunil Patra, Computer and Informatics Center. May I now request the Chief Guest, the Director, and dignitaries on the dais to facilitate the employees who completed 25 years of service at the Institute. Professor Sudhir Kumar Barai, Professor Pragya Shukla, Mr. Subir Sen Gupta, Mr. Binoy Ghosh, he has not come. Mr. Trishendu Mehti, Mr. Chandan Mandal, Mrs. Santa Talukdar, Mr. Avinandan Bhattacharya, Mr. Arup Kumar Bhakta, Mr. Sanjeev Haldar, Mrs. B. Hemlata, Mr. Somik Basu, Mr. Ram Sumer Singh, Mr. Manavendra Methi. Mr. Chandranath Mukhopadhyay. Mr. Abhijit Banerjee. He is not here. Mr. Biplav Biswas. Mr. Subhashish Khatak. Mr. Saroj Kumar Hatai. Mr. Kishore Kumar Mandal. Mrs. Sudipta Das. Mr. Uttam Basak. He's not here. Professor Soumyakanti Ghosh. Mr. Subrata Chakravarti. Mrs. Pushpa Chaudhary. Not here. Mr. Hafizul Hussain Sardar. Mr. Mahesh Das. Mr. Ashok Digger. Mr. Santosh Ghosh. Mr. Lingam Nakul. Mr. Sanatan Singh. Mr. Jagat Vikas Nanda. Professor Hijfur Rahman. He is also not here. Professor Anirvan Dasgupta. Mr. Sudeep Sarkar. Mr. Pinaki Bhattacharya. Mr. Prashant Kumar D. Mr. Kopadag Venugopal Rao. Professor Shashi Prakash Sharma. Mr. Dipankar Sen. Mr. Taran Kanti Ghosh. Mr. Prasun Bhattacharya. Mr. Dhruva Sakha. Mr. Vishwanath Roy. Mr. Anup Das. Is not there. Mr. Madan Mohan Mukhi. Mukulika Mitra Sarkar. Mr. Bibhash Chand Jana. Mr. Sarajit Haldar. Mr. Sujan Kanti Lodh. Mr. Kailash Chandra Samantray. 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 Mr. Vijay Kumar Sharma. Absent. Professor Dhrubajyoti Sen. Professor Aurobind Rautre. He is not here. Mr. Gopal Biswas. Mr. Tarun Kumar Pan. Mr. Debabrata Day. Mr. Montu Mandal. Mr. Kaushik Day. Mr. Tarun Kumar Das. Mr. Tapan Kumar Das. Mr. Maniram Chakravarti. Mr. Ravindra Kumar Sethi. Mr. Pulak Banerjee. Mr. Gautam Roy. Mr. Sabyasachi Ghosh. Mr. Dilip Kumar Sana. Mr. Amitabh Roy. He is not here. Mr. Swapan Kumar Santra. Mr. Bankim Mandal. Mr. Sujit Bhunia. Mr. Subrata Kumar Sahu. Mr. Mohammad Ghulam Ali. He is not here. And the last awardee is Mr. Arunbha Das. May I request the dignitaries to kindly sit.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, everyone. Now moving further, I request Professor Intu Banerjee, our Deputy Director, to kindly introduce and confer the Institute Chair Professor Award, Faculty Excellence Award, and Staff Excellence Award.
Indian Institute of Technology Kharagpur believes that its faculty and staff members deserve recognition for dedication in fulfilling their responsibilities in carrying out the Institute's mission. Each and every year, on this occasion, the Institute's Foundation Day, the award like Institute Chair Professor, Faculty Excellence and Staff Excellence Award are designed to promote the reward outstanding performance by faculty and staff at IIT Kharagpur. In order to recognize accomplishment of faculty members in academic and fundamental research, teaching and pedagogy, sponsored research and technology development, as well as administrative and student activities, the Institute has created position of up to 18 chair professors under 4 different categories. The recognition will be in the form of top-up salary for up to 3 years and a certificate of appreciation from the chairman BOG. The categories are Institute Chair Professor Award, Institute Faculty Excellence Award, and that is also categorized under Professor, Associate Professor and Assistant Professor level. And another category is Technology Development and Deployment Excellence Award. The Faculty Excellence Award is conferred upon individuals who have demonstrated exceptional academic leadership, innovational research and a profound impact on their field of studies. The Staff Excellence Award is intended to provide recognition and incentive to staff members including Group A, B and C of this institute who have made significant impact on the institute's functioning through outstanding dedication, competence and exceptional performance, excellent service to academic community and creativity among the staff members. So, now may I call upon the Faculty Excellence Award 2024. So, may I request the dignitaries to come in the front and please help us in giving this award to the different faculty colleagues of ours. Professor Shantanu Chattopadhyay, Professor and in Rubber Technology Center, Professor Ramkrishna Sen, Professor, Department of Bioscience and Biotechnology. Professor Rahul Mitro, Professor, Department of Metallurgical and Material Engineering. In the professors category, Professor Rajiv Maiti, Professor, Department of Civil Engineering. Now, Associate Professor level, Dr. Shom Shubhro Chakraborty, Associate Professor, Department of Agricultural and Food Engineering. Dr. Shomojit De, Associate Professor, Department of Computer Science and Engineering. Now, under this Assistant Professor category, Dr. Kaushal Kumar Bhagat, Assistant Professor, Grade 1, Advanced Technology Development Center. Dr. Partho Sharathi Ghoshal. Oh, she is so Dr. Titash Mandal, Assistant Professor, Grade 1, Rubber Technology Center. Staff Excellence Award 2024. Sir? Sri Shoumitro Banerjee. Category A, Executive Engineer RAC. He is placed in Dr. Shama Prasad Mukherjee Institute of Medical Science and Research. Sri Pinaki Bhattacharjee, Category A, Technical Officer, Department of Agricultural and Food Engineering. Sri Shubhobroto Chakraborty, Category A, Senior Technical Officer, Grade 2, Central Research Facilities. Sri Babulal Rajak, Category A, Joint Register, Audit Section. Srimati Bibha Chaube, Category B, Executive, Academic Section. Thank you, thank you. Srimati Shandha Jana, Junior Executive, Category B, Civil Construction and Maintenance. Sri Bikram Keshari Behera, Category B, Executive, Dean's Office. Sri Shujit Majumdar, Category B, Junior Executive, Academic Section. Sri Apurbo Hemram, Category B, Senior Technical Superintendent, Department of Geology and Geophysics. Sri Pradeep Guho, Category B, Senior Technical Superintendent, Department of Metallurgical and Material Engineering. Sri Montu Mandal, Category B, Senior Technical Superintendent, Department of Agricultural and Food Engineering. Sri Debashish Biswas, Category B, Senior Technical Superintendent, Grade 1, Technical Officer, Department of Mechanical Engineering. Sri Akhilesh Kumar Singh, Category B, Technical Superintendent, Department of Physics. Sri Piyush Kanti Mal, Category B, Senior Technical Superintendent, Land and Garden. Sri Vibhuti Bhushan Roy, Category B, Caretaker, Grade 1, Guest House. Sri Shantanu Das, Category B, Senior Technical Superintendent, Swiss. Sri Suraj Devnath, Category B, Senior Assistant Engineer, Water Works. Dilip Kumar Biswal, Category B, Junior Technical Superintendent, Swiss. Sri Naresh Chandra Mahato, Category C, Senior Assistant, Rajiv Gandhi School of Intellectual Property Law. Sri Gopal Biswas, Category C, Senior Assistant, Center for Computational and Data Sciences. Srimati Rekha Roy, Category C, Senior Multitasking Staff, Grade 1, Department of Electronics and Electrical Communication Engineering. Sri Robindranath Mahato, Category C, Senior Multitasking Staff, Grade 1, Stores and Purchase Section. Sri Shapun Kumar Shatra, Category C, Senior Assistant, Establishment and Personnel Section. Sri Mrinal Kanti Sarkar, Category C, Senior Multitasking Staff, Grade 2, Strict. Sri Dilip Shahu, Category C, Senior Multitasking Staff, Grade 2, Establishment and Personnel Section. Sri Purnachandra Doloi, Category C, Senior Multitasking Staff, Grade 2, Swiss. Sri Temba Vasudeva, Category C, Senior Assistant, Account Section. Sri Moniram Chakraborty, Category C, Senior Technician, Department of Mechanical Engineering. Sri Jyoti Kumar Keshar, Category C, Senior Technician, Estate, E&M. Sri Shoshti Chakraborty, Category C, Senior Technician, Estate, E&M. Yes, with this, yes, we are completing. May I now request all the dignitaries to come and sit.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, everyone. Now, I request Professor Honoree Das, Dean Outreach, to kindly introduce and confer Alumni Chair Professor Award and G.L. Sanyal Faculty Excellence Award.
It is my privilege and honor to introduce the Alumni Chair Professor Award. The Alumni Chair Endowed Chair Professorship Award, that is Prem Prakash Bharma Faculty Award. This award was instituted by Sharad Verma, one of the distinguished alumnus of IIT Kharagpur, in the year 2023. The main objective of the Prem Prakash Bharma Family Award is to carry out the state-of-the-art research in the domain of the mechatronics from the Department of Mechanical Engineering, Electronics and Electrical Communication, Computer Science and Engineering, G.S. Channal School of Telecommunication, and Rajendra Mishra School of Engineering Entrepreneurship. This year, I am very happy to announce the name that this year the award goes to none other than Professor Anandarup Bhattacharya from Department of Mechanical Engineering for his outstanding contribution towards teaching, research and institutional development. May I request the chief guest and the dignitaries to confer the award. Congratulations. Next it is again my privilege and honor to announce the G.S. Channal Faculty Excellence Award. The G.S. Channal Faculty Excellence Award, instituted by the IIT Kharagpur Alumni Foundation, USA, in the year 2020, is awarded each year to a faculty member of the institute based on his or her contributions to the students through student-related activities such as social and cultural activities, technology, innovation and/or entrepreneurship. The purpose of the award is to recognize a faculty member for going out of the way to help the students in academics, social or other matters, representing the best of legendary Professor Gitendra Sharan Sanyal. This year, the G.S. Channal Faculty Excellence Award goes to Professor Vikrant Rachela from Mechanical Engineering. Congratulations to Professor Rachela. Congratulations, Professor Rachela. Thank you.
Thank you, dignitaries. Moving further, now I request Professor Devashish Chakravarti, Dean Alumni Affairs, to kindly introduce this gathering about Young Alumni Achiever Award 2024, Distinguished Service Award 2023, and Nina Saxena Technology Award 2024, and also confer the awards.
Thank you. So before I start announcing about the Young Alumni Achiever Award, I'll take 2-3 minutes of you to introduce and here to hear from the President of India Alumni Foundation, Mr. Raja Venkat here. So I request Mr. Raja to just put some words.
Hello, everybody. Hope I'm audible. You people are able to hear me at the last row. Yes, the thing is, as India Foundation, we have more than about 13 chapters all over India, and we also have Singapore chapter, Dubai chapter, and UK chapter, falling in line with us. So each one of you can go and join up with any chapter, and also overseas, the US Foundation is very strong alumni foundation. Vinod Gupta, Ashok Desarkar, and Arjun Malhotra, also Ron Gupta, they're all holding fort over there in a big way. So wherever you people go, you can join up with any chapter. And it's a kind of a win-win for both. Win-win for you, win-win for chapter. You actually go and find out how you can put your feet on the ground, and subsequently, all the young achievers over here are one day going to become super achievers, bigger achievers. As a matter of fact, I always say, I had seizure problems, I had backbone polio problem, and I have overcome all those to become kind of a, acceptable person in the industry. We have worked on world's tallest tower and all those things. And with that being the case, all you people who are sitting out here are highly capable of achieving much more than me. And when you achieve a lot, please do not forget to return to your alma mater, your second home. I always felt more than my home. I learned a lot in IIT Kharagpur. It is not only the academics, it's also about, bringing up yourself from, they say boy to man. We become boy to man, and you become girl to lady, and that's what happens in the real world. When you go to the real world, people are really tough, and you become tougher. So with that, I tell you, please give back to the IIT Kharagpur the best way possible from you. Thank you.
Thank you, Raja. Please be here. May I request dignitaries on dais to please come forward. And in the meantime, I read out the award. Young Alumni Award. Each and every year, the most prestigious Young Alumni Achiever Award is conferred by IIT Kharagpur, bestowed on young and promising alumni aged 45 or below who have excelled in life through their outstanding early career contributions to achievements in their respective fields of specialization, contribution to growth and development of the country, peer recognition, social impact, leadership qualities, and their extraordinary accomplishments as well as outstanding achievements in their chosen field, which in turn have created an impact and made their alma mater proud. This recognition is designed to strengthen the relationship between the alma mater and its prestigious alums. So over 2018, Raja, please join me. No. So in 2018, we had 12 awardees. 2019, we had 19 awardees. 2020, we had again 19 awardees, 21, 23 awardees, 22, 26 awardees, 23, 26 awardees, and this year the awardees, I'll read out the name, please come on stage one by one. Sri Salman Shahid. কোথায় গেল আর আসছে না কেন আরে কাজ করছে না কেন হ্যাঁ Ms. Dhatri Reddy. Oh, Patacha. Thank you. Will be. Dhatri Reddy, madam. Yeah. Shri Karan Satyahari. Shri Krishna Bajpai. Shri Pratap Shivakishore. Shri Rituraj Mishra. Shri Anupam Pedarla. Shri Somnath Chatterjee. Shri Pushkar Prashant Nawale. Thank you. Shri Dipit Purkayst. No problem. Sri Pranay Agrawal. Ms. Gargi Rajvanshi. Sri Vivek Chaudhary. Sri Atik Ahmed. Sri Pankaj B. Parate. Sri Vishnu Vardhan Ratnam. Ms. Lakshmi Supriya. Along with this, we have awardees who could not come: Vijaya Bhaskar, Arnav Banerjee, Vikas Kumar, R. Yana Mandra, Shashank Sethi, Harish Daya, Pavan Kumar, Sai Sudha Gogineni, Veda Gogineni, Vipul Alawadi, Mazid Asadullah, Manvita Jangam, Amit Kumar, who could not attend, so I'll request them all to be awarded with IEEE awardee in absentia. Moving ahead, I'll request the conferment of DSA Award, Distinguished Service Award 2023. The Institute of Technology IIT Kharagpur wishes to recognize its alumni for providing outstanding services to the institute and its alumni activities, chapter activities by conferring Distinguished Service Award. I will read out the names and request each to come one by one. V. Krishna Kumar, Shri Y.V. Satish Kumar, Shri Chandrasekhar R. Shetty, Shri K.R. Subramanian, Shri Ashok Kumar Srivastava, Shri G. Rajesh, Shri Nalin Mehta, along with these, we have Shri Harsh Mehta and Shri Chandrasekhar, who could not remain present, I will request them to be awarded in absentia. Now comes the conferment of esteemed Nina Saxena Technology Award 2024. It's a pleasure to inform you that the innovation named Floating Solar PV Technology developed by Sri Pankaj Kumar and Sri Siddhant Agrawal at IIT Guwahati has been selected for the Nina Saxena Excellence Award Technology Award 2024. The award has been instituted jointly by IIT Kharagpur, Dr. Akhil Sahai, an alumni of our institute and husband of late Dr. Nina Saxena in her memory and the family. This award is in the form of a plaque and a cash award of 1 lakh. Thank you. I'll request the dignitaries to keep there. For the conferment of the next award, I'll request Professor Rohibrata, Dean International Affairs, to please come on stage. So, yeah, thank you. For the award of Conferment of Life Fellow. Conferment of Life Fellow Award. Robing.
Good morning, everyone, again. Now we have a very special event this time. It's the conferment of the Life Fellow Awards. Let me just tell you that Life Fellow Awards are conferred on the convocation. So the two dignitaries who are getting the Life Fellow this time, Dr. Somnath and Dr. Kamath, because of their very busy schedule, they could not come the last edition of our convocation on the 18th of December 2023, which was attended by the Honorable President of India, Srimati Draupadi Murmuji. So both of them have very kindly agreed to accept the Life Fellow Award today. But since it's a part of a convocation, so I need 1 minute for robing of all the dignitaries on the stage so that this part of the program can be treated as a special convocation. So just give us a minute. Well, now the special convocation is declared open, and I pass on the proceedings to the Deputy Director of IIT Kharagpur, Professor Rintu Banerjee, to take us ahead.
I'm deeply honored and humbled to stand before you to introduce the Life Fellow Award of IIT Kharagpur. The prestigious recognition instituted by our Senate and officially approved by the meeting held on March 13, 2002 holds great significance for me as it signifies the values and vision that IIT Kharagpur. The Life Fellow Award of IIT Kharagpur is a distinguished honor bestowed upon the individuals who have made outstanding contributions. It may be in the academics, financial, or infrastructural, or our esteemed institution. It recognizes those who have played a pivotal role in establishing school, center of excellence, or in significantly advancing infrastructure development within our country. The guidelines for the award envision several ways in which Life Fellows are engaged with the Institute, including participation in Senate meeting, being treated as esteemed guest, delivering lecture, and contributing to research and extramural activities. This encouragement and belief with the shared vision will constitute a constant source of motivation. I am privileged here to announce the name of the two distinguished personalities for conferring the Life Fellow Award of the 69th Convocation IIT Kharagpur. Dr. S.P. Somnath, the Chairman of Indian Space Research Organization, and Dr. Samir V. Kamath, Chairperson of Defense Research and Development Organization, I extend my heartfelt congratulations to both of them. Now, may I now read the citation which is there in the scroll. The man, the legend, the achiever, Dr. S.P. Somnath is the distinguished scientist and chairman of ISRO. Under the chairmanship, ISRO carried out the third Indian lunar exploration mission named Chandrayaan-3, making India the first country to successfully land a spacecraft near the lunar south pole and the fourth country to demonstrate soft landing on the moon. Dr. Somnath also served as the director of Bikram Sarabhai Space Center, Thiruvananthapuram, and director of Liquid Propulsion System Center, Thiruvananthapuram. He is globally renowned for the contribution of lunar vehicle design, particularly in the area of launch vehicle system engineering, structural design, structural dynamics, and pyrotechnics. Also served as the Secretary of Department of Space and Chairman of Space Commission, he piloted the National Space Policy Draft Space Bill, facilitated IN space activation, engaged the ISRO with new space actor and landing of Indian space enterprise. Under his leadership, a new launch vehicle, TVD-1, was developed and successfully demonstrated the screw escape system capability. An expert in the area of system engineering of launch vehicle under his leadership, 7 PSLV mission, 2 GSLV mission, and 2 GSLV Mk3 missions were accomplished successfully, along with successful demonstration of pad abort test. awardee of Doctorate of Science Honoris Causa by SRM Institute of Science and Technology, Tamil Nadu, Dr. Somnath has been providing leadership in motivating young mind through innovative programs of outreach and spreading the awareness of the power of space technology on the lives of common people of this country. In recognition to his historical leadership in the landmark operation of Mission Chandrayaan and levitating Indian space program in the world map, the Indian Institute of Technology Kharagpur has decided to honor him with the Life Fellow Award 2023 on the occasion of 69th convocation of this institute held on 18th December 2023. And it is signed by Captain Amit Jain, Registrar, and Professor V.K. Tiwari, Director and Chairman, Senate. As Dr. Somnath could not attend the convocation ceremony, the institute has decided to confer him this award on 74th Foundation Day.
Request Dr. Somnath to share his thoughts. Couple of minutes. Both together.
Now, Dr. Samir V. Kamath. A distinguished alumnus of IIT Kharagpur, Dr. Samir V. Kamath stands on the pedestal of transformational leadership, providing direction to several critical materials programs in DRDO as the Secretary DDR&D and Chairman Defense Research and Development Organization DRDO, such as development of high-strength steel for naval ship hull, development of high-temperature titanium alloy and nickel-based super alloy-based component for aero engine, development of tungsten-heavy alloys for kinetic energy penetrator, development of fused silica radomes for missile seeker, development of armor solution for personnel as well as combat vehicle and stealth material for airborne and naval applications. He has been conducting cutting-edge research and development on material for various defense applications for the past 3 decades and has also spearheaded the development of naval systems such as advanced lightweight torpedo, anti-torpedo decoy systems, autonomous underwater vehicle, advanced hull-mounted and towed array sonars for ships and fuel cell based air-independent propulsion system for submarine. Recipient of Metallurgist of the Year from Ministry of Steel and Scientist of the Year award from DRDO, Dr. Kamath is also responsible for setting up state-of-the-art experimental facilities at DMRL such as thin film lab, small length scale mechanical test lab and stress corrosion cracking test facilities. In recognition of his extraordinary leadership and technological prowess, the research and development of India's advanced defense capabilities, the Indian Institute of Technology Kharagpur has decided to honor him with the Life Fellow Award 2023 on the occasion of the 69th convocation of the institute to be held on 18th December 2023, and it is signed by Captain Amit Jain, Registrar, and Professor V.K. Tiwari, Director and Chairman, Senate. As Dr. Kamath could not attend the convocation ceremony, the institute has decided to confer him this award on the 74th Foundation Day. So, with this, may I now request Dr. Somnath and Dr. Kamath to come and share a few words with all of us.
And the dignitaries can sit for some time. Dr. Somnath, please.
Thank you so much for this opportunity to come over to IIT Kharagpur and have this award along with such distinguished people on the dais and in the auditorium. Thank you for selecting me for this Life Award. I would like to tell you that I am a 100% made in India product, and and whatever I did is from the knowledge and the skill acquired from Indian Space Research Organization. And I would like to thank my alma mater, the TKM College of Engineering, Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore, and IIT Madras, Chennai. So thanks to all my teachers and gurus in ISRO and in these institutions. Of course, our work has been in building certain capabilities in this organization in the last 38 years plus which I was working. Fortunate to work with some great people, motivators, leaders who made ISRO what it is today, and had the fortune to follow their footsteps and do certain work that made us all proud, like the Chandrayaan-3. And this gives us more courage and determination to work more towards achieving greater goals in the future. So thank you once again for whatever you are doing as a great institution, and our ability to connect with you is something very important for all of us in ISRO and other scientific organizations in the world, in this country. And there is a great vision ahead for all of us in ISRO. I would like you to be a part of it as well, contributing in your capability in domains. And I will be most happy to connect the faculty of IIT Kharagpur with the scientists in ISRO for greater goals that we have set for ourselves. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
Dr. Kamath, please.
Dignitaries on the dais, distinguished guests, faculty members, and all members of IIT Kharagpur family. At the outset, my greetings to you on your 74th Foundation Day. I am indeed humbled and honored by this conferment of the Life Fellow Award. As you are aware, I am an alumni of this institute, and it's indeed special when your alma mater recognizes you. I think whatever little I have achieved in my career is because of the strong foundation that I got in IIT Kharagpur. And let me say, it's not only the knowledge that I gained here, but it is the life skills that I learned here which has helped me in my career. So as Dr. Somnath said, when you work in organizations such as ISRO and DRDO, it's not individuals who make a difference. It's a collective effort which goes in when you have to realize large systems. And where I am standing today is because of all the collaborations and all the teamwork that several people contributed in the achievements that we made. As again Dr. Somnath said, we are on the threshold of a transformation in the nation. Our Prime Minister has given us a call to become a developed country by 2047. And he has also given us a call that we should become a technology leader. And this can only happen if academia, industry, R&D organizations work together, work in synergy, and develop innovative technologies which are cutting edge, which are first in the world. And I'm sure the way things are going forward in this country, this dream will be achieved even before 25 years are complete. So once again, I thank Director IIT Kharagpur for granting me this Life Fellow achievement, and I will cherish this throughout the rest of my life. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sirs. I still again need a minute for arrangements for closing this part of the convocation. So the special convocation is closed. Now I pass on the stage.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, dignitaries. Now moving further to the next segment. Now I request Professor Debashish Chakravarti, Dean Alumni Affairs, to kindly introduce Guru Dakshina program.
Thank you. As I mentioned in the beginning, we have gurus everywhere, and all alums are really distinguished, illustrious alums who have become whatever they are in their lives because of gurus. This we have seen from early years of humanity. So there must be guru who should help, guide, and sometimes protect the benefits and the capabilities of the Shishyas. With this in aim, IIT Kharagpur has launched a Guru Dakshina scheme on the 30th of January 2024. And you'll be surprised to know that this came up as thought in two of the alumni, mainly Commander V.K. Jetli and supported by our Director, Professor V.K. Tiwari. So I'll just read out some portions of the letter that has been sent. As a message, our director writes, your souls and spirit of the institute are entangled, creating the wonder that what is KGP today. This is not an exaggeration that KGPians may go out of KGP, but KGP remains embedded within the KGPian, nurturing connections forever through goodwill and actions. Here is another great opportunity to harness the relationship towards entangling and tangible outcomes. Your alma mater has launched a grand scheme called Guru Dakshina on January 30, 2024, a gracious design through which people can continue with their dedicated efforts and unconditional love for the growth, development of the institute with high-end measurable impacts. And this can be contributed by any alumni, any student even, they can take a pledge, and it is distributed, the utilization will be distributed something like 10% to respective halls, 20% from the students, and 10% from alumni and other generous donors to Gymkhana activities or events like Springfest, Chitis, or any other activity, 10% to the concerned departments, 10% to benevolent fund, emergency service, welfare of students, alumni, staff, both teaching, non-teaching, and also including mess workers, and 10% remaining balance from alumni, US-India foundations, out of which 5% will be transferred to the corresponding chapters where the Guru Dakshina devotee is a member, provided the chapter is functional, and 50% of the Guru Dakshina fund will be used in various institutional development purposes. There are some components of student pledges for which I will request the current student VP, Sagar, to come on stage and kindly explain. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for calling me. I am deeply honored to have the opportunity to take the Guru Dakshina pledge on the auspicious occasion of the Foundation Day of IIT Kharagpur. This privilege to stand on stage and commit to our esteemed institution future is profoundly meaningful to me. Throughout my time at IIT Kharagpur, I have grown from a student much like many of my peers to someone who now represents not only 17,000 current students but also a distinguished network of over 85,000 alumni worldwide, as our esteemed director has repeatedly emphasized. So the following pledge is made by an undersigned individual. I hereby thank all my professors who helped me to earn my BS Honours degree from IIT Kharagpur. I am confident that I shall serve my country and the humanity at large after passing out from here. I therefore have decided to voluntarily pledge that I shall give 1 month of my salary to IIT Kharagpur after passing out as my Guru Dakshina. And if I start my own company, I pledge that I shall donate 1% of the annual profits for IIT Kharagpur as my Guru Dakshina as soon as my profit cross 1 crore per year. I understand that this Guru Dakshina received from me will be a small step in making IIT Kharagpur self-reliant over a period of time and shall alleviate the challenge of collecting funds from alumni by students for Springfest, Kshitiz, Shaurya, and activities of different students, research group, etc. And even for increasing hall amenities as the fund received through Guru Dakshina will be used. Thank you. And in closing, I encourage my fellow students and friends to join me in this pledge. Together, let's contribute to the development and enduring the legacy of our institute. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, just to update, there are 34 already received pledges with Sagar. He updated me from students who are current students. Last year we got around 4. And there are already some donors who have already donated. I'll request Professor Rohibuttu to please come forward and take this seat. Yeah.
So it's my pleasure now to read out the names of the Guru Dakshina donors who will be conferred a certificate from the institute by the director. So and the dignitaries also. First, we would like to call upon Dr. V. Narayanan on stage. So following IIT Kharagpur tradition, I should announce that he is an MTech 1990, Cryogenics Engineering Center, VS Hall of Residence, and 2001 PhD, Aerospace Engineering, Gokhale Hall of Residence. I'd like to request our director to kindly walk to the right side from this crowd of dignitaries for a minute. Sir, you have to come here. There. So next donor is Professor Virendra Kumar Tiwari. 1979 BTech Hall, Agricultural and Food Engineering, Nehru, RK Hall of Residence. 1981 MTech, 1985 PhD. The third donor who is going to receive a certificate, Professor Debashish Chakravarti. (1993) BTech, Mining Engineering, RK Hall of Residence. 1995 MTech, 2002 PhD. Other recipients whose names I will read out. Commander V.K. Jetli, 1979 BTech Electronics. I think Commander Jetli is not here today. Virendra Kumar Goswami, 1974 Physics, Civil Engineering, Gokhale Hall of Residence. Mr. Anil Kumar Srivastav, 1979 BTech Mechanical Engineering, RK Hall of Residence. Mr. Samuel Thomas, 1967 BTech Mechanical Engineering, Azad Hall of Residence. My colleague Professor Debashish Chakravarti guarantees that next year in the Foundation Day, this part will be the longest one. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, dignitaries. Now, I would like to request Professor Kauravidas, Dean Outreach, to kindly welcome and introduce our guest of honor, Padma Vibhushan Dr. Sonal Mansingh, former Honorable Member of Rajya Sabha Parliament.
It is indeed a great honor and pleasure for me to introduce Dr. Sonal Mansingh. So, the iconic cultural personality of India, Dr. Sonal Mansingh is internationally renowned as a cultural educator, writer, scholar, and thinker. She is the acknowledged master of cultural interpretations and of explaining interlinkages between philosophy, literature, sculpture, and mythological parables and their impact on socio-cultural tapestry of India. A celebrated dancer, Dr. Sonal has been unique among dancers for her concern for issues of ecological balance, environment protection, empowerment of women, and social justice, especially for weaker sections of society, which have led to creation of numerous path-breaking choreographies. She has performed, given lectures, and conducted workshops in 90 countries of the world. Dr. Sonal's ever-vibrant creativity has given new dimensions to known repertories practiced in India. Natya Katha is the ancient form of storytelling which Sonal has embellished with her own singing, narrative skills, and Abhinay, that is the art of expressive communication through hand gestures, words, and a face that reflects myriad emotions. As the founder president of Center for Indian Classical Dances, she has trained several thousand talented performers who are carrying the message of Indian culture all over the world. She is nominated by the President of India to Rajya Sabha, India's upper house of parliament, in July 2018 in recognition of her lifelong dedication and service to strengthening and spreading India's rich cultural traditions. She is nominated as one of the Navaratnas for Swachh Bharat Mission, that is Clean India Mission, by Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi in 2014, in which capacity she continues to evolve various schemes to spread the message. Her significant contribution to Indian culture has been recognized with numerous awards and honors. I'll just name a few. Sangeet Natak Academy Ratna Award, that is the Fellow of Sangeet Natak Academy in 2018. Then the High Civilian Honor of Padma Vibhushan in 2003 from the President of India. Padma Bhushan in 1992 from the President of India, then Kalidas Samman in 2008, Kameshwari in 2008, and Sangeet Natak Academic Award in 1987. Besides that, she has received several honorary doctorates, Doctor of Science honoris causa from G.V. Pant University, Uttarakhand, D.Litt honoris causa from Sambalpur University, Odisha, D.Litt honoris causa from KIT University, Odisha, D.Litt honoris causa from Rabindra Bharati University, Kolkata. She has served as chairperson of National Sangeet Natak Academy. She is serving second term as trustee of Indira Gandhi National Center for the Arts. In recognition of her scholarship and continuing work in socio-cultural field, she has been invited as visiting professor at the distinguished Indian Institute of Technology, Kharagpur. Recently, she has been nominated to the Society of the Indian Institute of Advanced Studies, Shimla, Himachal Pradesh. Her life has inspired a leading Indian filmmaker, Prakash Shah, to make a documentary on her work as dance guru, choreographer, thinker, Sonal, that was released in 2002, which won National Award for Non-Fiction Film. She has also inspired a biography, Devapriya, in Hindi by Yatandri Mishra and Sonal Mansingh, A Life Like No Other, in English by Sujata Prasad. She has written 2 books, Incredible India, that is Classical Dances of India, describing the 8 dance forms emanating from the 15-year-old compendium text, Bharatanatyam Shastra. Some of her many articles have been published recently in the book, A Zigzag Mind. Dr. Sonal speaks several Indian languages. Her training in classical Indian music stems from both South and North, as well as the intricacies of the indigenous music system of Odisha adds rare depth and dimension to her work. Her experience and knowledge of global dance and music scene is another important factor in molding a nobler and inclusive vision of performing arts as instruments for fostering harmonious coexistence as embodied in the ancient Indian adage, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, that is, world is one family. So, may I request Dr. Sonal Mansingh ji to come and say a few words to us.
या देवी सर्वभूतेषु विद्यारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः. I see the Murti of Devi Saraswati, and this is the temple of Saraswati, Mandir Saraswati Bhagwati ka hai. I am deeply honored and privileged to be invited not only at the convocation, 74th convocation, but also as the visiting distinguished professor at the first and foremost IIT of India at Kharagpur. I'm a little embarrassed by my own biodata, but I can't help it because I've lived a long life. And my years have not been wasted, I think. I will quickly share a few words. First of all, of course, congratulating all the awardees and, of course, the 2 very, very distinguished sons of India, Professor Dr. Somnath ji and Dr. Kamat ji, and the Sherpa, of course, of G20, Amitabh Kant ji, who really brought a rare confluence of varying ideas and getting all the 20 countries to agree to the final statement. Amazing. It was really amazing. I'm very pleased, of course, to hear about the Guru Dakshina and the pledge, and the alumni who have declared to contribute to the mother institution. This is so wonderful because India really believes in the Guru Shishya Parampara, in which I have also learnt. Although I never got any medal, any certificate from my gurus, a simple, good. That was enough. And that has brought me to this age and this 63rd year in my career. And I am so happy to be here conversing and sharing my ideas over the last 2 days. Day before, I had 3 sessions. Yesterday morning, another session, Natya Shastra. And I think that is where science and arts, the 2 streams, like Ganga and Yamuna, they meet. They always have met. In fact, all our rishis and munis were great scientists. And the ashrams were not just ashrams, they were laboratories, where experiments went on for decades and sometimes centuries. And then we got the results. So I think Kharagpur IIT is one such ashram in modern day India. And I'm sure that it will continue producing great minds and great names who will contribute to India and to the world, proving Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. I will quickly share one last thought, with your permission, that this is not the season for flowers anyway. But my most favorite mithai, sweet, is honey. You cannot describe the taste of honey except to say, or use it as an upama, as an analogy or as an example, as sweet as honey. And the darlings are all, beloveds are called honey. Sometimes they are not honey, but never mind. But, so, the example of the bee. Once I had to give a lecture in Chennai, and there were beehives in that Hyatt Hotel's basement, and they took it as the base topic. Shyam Benegal and others were there. But I said, to be or not to be, is Hamlet. But to be, B-double-E, and not to be is not the option. We have to have bees. They collect amrita from flowers, varied flowers, and convert them into honey. But it's not for their own use. It's for the common good. And this exactly is this message of vidya, of knowledge, that is not only for self-glorification, but it is to be shared, spread around, so that the common good is achieved and the global benefits are accrued. I'm sure IIT Kharagpur is such a beehive and producing honey. आपके पास यहाँ वो तो है नहीं ना, actually honey culture है, but I never got a bottle. The proof of the pudding is tasting honey. So, I wish you all great, brilliant years ahead. I wish IIT Kharagpur great future. Delighted to be part of it. I thank Director Sir Tiwari ji for initiating my visit here, my connection here, and I pray to Goddess Saraswati to bestow her blessings on all of us. Namaskar.
Thank you, ma'am. Your words are truly inspiring one. Now, I request our Director, Deputy Director, and Registrar to kindly felicitate Dr. Sonal Mansingh ji. Thank you, dignitaries. Now, I humbly request Professor V.K. Tiwari, our director, to kindly welcome and introduce our chief guest of today's function, Shri Amitabh Kantji, IAS officer and India's G20 Sherpa and former CEO of Niti Aayog.
Friends, we are very fortunate to have, as I said in the morning, to have our chief guest, very busy person, G20 Sherpa, Amitabh Kantji. First of all, let us give him a big hand. Amitabh Kantji, a distinguished alumnus of JNU. I'll read his awards first. Honors and recognitions, the Order of the Rising Sun, Gold and Silver Stars 2023 from the Government of Japan. Recipient of Sir Edmund Hillary Fellowship awarded by the Prime Minister of New Zealand. One Globe Award 2016 for leadership in transforming governance for the 21st century. Golden Peacock Global Award for leadership in economics. Recognition as distinguished alumnus by Jawaharlal Nehru, as I said earlier. NDTV India First Award, Indian of the Year 2024. Outstanding Contribution to Public Service Award, India Business Leader Awards 2023. Economic Times Policy Change Agent of the Year Award. Bloomberg TV Personality of the Year Award. Impact Leader of the Year Award. I think this year is not mentioned, but I think it should be 2022 or so. Then NDTV Administrator of the Year Award, Distinguished Fellow of the Institute of Directors. Thank you very much for this award. I think there are a lot of awards which I don't want to go ahead, but I will go ahead with the contributions that he has made. Well, I think go from the last. India's G20 Sherpa, the Government of India served as India's G20 Sherpa to Prime Minister Narendra Modi during the period from G20 presidency, championing the nation's interest and leading an inclusive agenda. We have seen last 1 year, we celebrated G20 and we had several such programs in our institute as well. Achieved unanimous consensus on all critical development issues, notably amid the Russia-Ukraine conflict in the G20 New Delhi Leadership Declarations. Expanded G20 representations by incorporating the African Union. I think this is the greatest achievement to have the 21st as well. The Chief Executive Officer of Niti Aayog spearheaded the Aspirational District Program, ADP, elevating 112 backward districts to top performers, recognized by UNDP, pioneered Make in India and production-linked incentive scheme, positioning India as a global manufacturing and export hub, established India's national mission on transformative mobility and battery storage, facilitating the transition to clean mobility and overseeing procurement of 5,500 e-buses, introduced competitive federation by ranking states and union territories across sectors like ease of doing business and water management. Developed India's first regional district sustainable development goals, SDGs, monitoring systems, and launched the SDG India Index as well. As Secretary, Department of Industrial Policy and Promotion, DIPP, led transformative initiative at DIP, driving Make India, Ease of Doing Business and Startup India, the latter of which produced a surge in the startup number from 352 in 2016 to 1,25,000 in 2024. This is a great achievement. As well as 110 unicorns. Chief Executive Officer, Delhi-Mumbai Industrial Corridor Development Corporation during 2009 to 2014. Facilitated partnership with Japan for development of sustainable manufacturing cities in India. As Joint Secretary, he has pioneered Incredible India campaign showcasing diverse appeal through innovative media. Then as Secretary, Department of Tourism, Government of Kerala, he rebranded Kerala as the God's own country. This is the biggest one, which Kerala people will know it. And initiated innovative tourism programs laying groundwork for Incredible India campaign. As District Collector, Kozhikode District, spearheaded modernization of initiative as District Collector at Kozhikode, focusing on infrastructure and public space revitalization. In fact, he has been at the board, steering board members, shaping the future of production systems at WEF, champion of the Edison Alliance for Digital Inclusive in Developing Nations, and also the member of Regional Action Group on South Asia at WEF, former chair of the Regional Strategy Group India, fostering regional collaboration. I think there are many more things to say, but I think with this, you can understand the veracity of this gentleman, and we are very honored to have you here, sir. Now I invite you for your kind words. Thank you very much.
The director of IIT Kharagpur, Professor Viren Tiwari, who's a great institution builder and who's brought tremendous dynamism to this institution. Dr. S. Somnath, who's a great national hero and who's done legendary work in the field of space. He's made India proud, and who's now opened up the space sector to the private entrepreneurs of India. And when we were doing our G20 in August, Chandrayaan was landing on the moon, and we stopped the G20 meeting so that every nation could see the landing of India on the moon. And there was such a huge sense of pride, not merely amongst the Indians, but all over the world, that India had very successfully achieved this unique achievement of landing on the southern side of the moon. Dr. Kamath, who's, while Dr. Somnath said he's a Make in India product, Dr. Kamath is really a great example of making in India. He's probably the most distinguished alumni of this very distinguished institution, and who's taken on the challenge of manufacturing defense products in India, providing research and technical expertise to the private sector of India, and taking India forward with tremendous vitality as far as the defense sector is concerned. Dr. Sonal Mansingh, she's not merely a Padma Vibhushan, but she's been a guru to many of us. She's a great representative of Indian art, Indian culture, and probably the most knowledgeable and the most erudite person as far as Indian art is concerned, who's just had a very distinguished innings in the Indian House of Parliament, and as the Parliament has greatly benefited from immense knowledge. I would also like to acknowledge the presence of Professor and Mrs. Acharya, who've played such a critical and vital role in the building up of this phenomenal institution. And Professor Rintu Banerjee and Captain Amit Jain, who have done such a yeoman service to this great institution. I had the pleasure and privilege of going around this unique institution today morning in the company of Professor Varshney, and I was truly delighted to see this great campus. I've visited most of the IITs, I've visited most of the institutes of management, and I've visited some of the finest universities of India. And I always used to think that probably the best campus is of Banaras Hindu University. But today I discovered that the IIT Kharagpur has the finest campus in India. It is the oldest and the most prestigious of all the IITs. It holds a special place in the history of India's education and innovation journey. And to my mind, since its inception in 1951, the institution has truly been a beacon of academic excellence, and it has produced some of the finest minds that are today shaping the world. The legacy of IIT Kharagpur has been one of resilience, one of innovation, and a relentless pursuit of knowledge. And I am truly honored to be present here today on the 74th Foundation Day. I'm also truly honored that I was present to acknowledge the significant and the phenomenal contribution of Dr. Somnath and Dr. Kamath to the nation-building process of India. And they, as engineers, possess the unique ability to build technology for greater good. They have really shaped India, and in many ways, they're shaping the world. And ladies and gentlemen, we are at a unique point of time where India is the 5th largest economy in the world. Last year, we grew at 8.4%. We were the fastest growing large economy in the world. And in the next 3 years, we'll be the 3rd largest economy, overtaking Japan and Germany. And this has been possible because India in the last few years has moved from being in the world's fragile 5 to the fastest growing country in the world. It's a testament to the hard work, dedication, and the brilliance of many of our engineers, many of our scientists. It's a testament to the academia, industry, and entrepreneurship of India. Ladies and gentlemen, in the last decade, India has carried out very major structural reforms, from ease of doing business to goods and services tax, which is cashless and paperless. It's like putting one tax across Europe, to the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code, to the Real Estate Regulation Act. And all these are major structural reforms which India which will transform India in the many years to come in future. But I think the biggest transformation that India has seen is in building up digital India, in creating digital identity for 1.4 billion Indians, for ensuring that between 2015 and 2017 we opened up 550 million bank accounts, and then linking up them with Aadhaar and with the bank accounts, which has today enabled us to do 46% of the real-time fast payments in the world. China is next with just 22% of the fast payments. But then, this has led this unique digital public infrastructure, which is open source, open API, globally interoperable, enabled many of our startups. If you look at MobiKwik, Pine Lab, all of them used the fast payment to then provide credit to people living below the poverty line. And these are all young startups. And then you had a series of young startups like Zerodha, Grow, Upstock, who took wealth creation. They took the stock market to Tier 2, Tier 3 cities and to the rural areas of India. And today they control almost 30% of the stock market. And then you had another set of young startups like GoDigit and Acco, who took insurance to the Tier 2, Tier 3 cities. When I was a young officer, it used to take us 6 months to take a life insurance policy from Life Insurance Corporation of India. Today, from fast payment to stock market to insurance to credit, all this is possible in India within 30 seconds to 1 minute. And that has been, that to my mind, has been the biggest transformation. The western part of the world has seen technological advancement because of big tech, because of Google, Apple, Amazon, Meta. And in China, this has happened because of Tencent and Alibaba. But they took the citizens' data and used machine learning on that and became enriched because of citizens' data. India adopted a very different course of ensuring that the data belonged to the citizens. It created a public interest layer on top of which the private sector is innovated. And we created a completely open source and open API model, which was accepted during G20 as the model for the world and the model of the future. And every country accepted that if you have to transform lives of citizens, if you have to ensure that sustainable development goals reach the poor, the answer lies in digital public infrastructure. So that is the innovation which India has done. The third key point I want to make is that in the last decade, India's done huge amount of infrastructure. And all this has been possible because we've used technology to leapfrog. We've built 40 million houses in India. 40 million houses is like making a complete Australia in India. We are making another 30 million houses in the next few years. We provided 130 million toilets to our citizens of India, which is like providing a toilet to every citizen of Germany. That was the size and scale of what India has done. We've provided piped water connection to 253 million Indians, which is like providing a water connection to every single individual living in Brazil. That's the size and scale. But we've also built 88,000 kilometers of road. That's 5 times the diameter of Earth. That's the size and scale of what India has done. When we started the Startup India movement in 2016, there were just 356 startups. Today we have 140,000 startups. We have over 140 unicorns. So ladies and gentlemen, what India has demonstrated is that innovation is crucial, it is critical for India's growth and development. Innovation drives economic progress by both improving productivity and fostering competitiveness. But ladies and gentlemen, what it has, when you do innovation with the size and scale of India, you do frugal engineering, you bring in resource efficiency, and you are able to provide solutions not merely to the 1.4 billion people of India, but you provide a solution for the next 4 billion people of the world who will move from poverty to middle class. And therefore, ladies and gentlemen, it's important that in the years to come, India becomes a global leader, not merely in IT services, and which we have done, but we become a global leader as we are doing in establishing over 600 global capability centers in India. But we become a leading manufacturing nation. The challenge is that as we move forward, climate action will be the biggest challenge for us. If the world is not able to achieve 1.5 degrees centigrade by 2050, we will be facing very severe repercussion in terms of coastal cities getting submerged and all of us facing severe heat and the lives of the poorest people of India getting impacted. And therefore, ladies and gentlemen, India will have to be the first country in the world to industrialize and urbanize through a process of decarbonization. When the West was growing, they consumed up all the carbon space in the world. They've already consumed almost 88% of the greenhouse gas emission. We are responsible for only 1.3% of the greenhouse gas emission, whereas on a per capita income basis, we should be entitled to 17.5%. But irrespective of that, India has taken up the responsibility of being a leader for climate action. We have already built up 200 gigawatt of renewable energy. We are the only G20 country to beat the target which was set up at COP21. We did procurement of 367 million LED bulbs and brought down the price of LEDs to almost 1/10. And that you can do because you have the size and scale. We procured 5,600 buses and demonstrated for 7 cities of India and demonstrated that the price of electric manufactured buses can be 12% cheaper than fossil fuel buses. And now we are procuring 10,000 buses for other cities of India. So our challenge is that we'll be doing 50,000 bus procurement in the next 2 to 3 years, electric buses. And therefore making India the center for EV bus manufacturing in India. Ladies and gentlemen, our objective is that we should be able to use India's climatic condition, and no other country in the world has a climatic condition which India has to produce solar energy at the cheapest cost. Use this solar energy to crack water and produce green hydrogen and become the cheapest producer, the cheapest manufacturer of electrolyzer, the cheapest producer of green hydrogen, and bring down the price from $4.5 to $1 per kilogram by 2030 and become the biggest exporter of green hydrogen to the rest of the world. By doing this, India today imports about 165 billion worth of fossil fuel. The challenge the Prime Minister has said is that by 2047, instead of being an importer of fossil fuel, we should be an exporter of clean energy. So, ladies and gentlemen, all this would require innovation of the highest order. This would require us to become a global innovation hub. This would require us to invest in applied research and market-oriented innovation. And this would require us to build up huge academia, research, industry partnership. This would also require us to build innovation, infrastructure, and talent. And this would also require us to do prototyping and testing to transition from labs to markets. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is a huge opportunity, not merely for the academic institutions, but this is a huge opportunity for industry and for research bodies. One of the mistakes which we had made was to set up research institutes outside. In the initial years, we've set up research institutes which are independent, but all research institutions in future should only be a part of academic institutions like the IIT Kharagpur. No research should be done. No research should be done. All CSIR institutions, all DSIR institutions should be linked to academic institutions. All the innovation in the world happens from academic institutions because professors and students work together. That's how Silicon Valley was created. And that is what is critical. And therefore, industry will fall back on your academic institutions to work on applied research with professors and students. And to my mind, this industry-oriented skills has to come from institutions like IIT Kharagpur, and further innovation and research must all come from IIT research. There are just two other critical points I want to make, and that is about creating high-quality patents which can lead to huge competitive advantages for India and make India a market leader, because patents must lead to commercially viable innovation. We've enhanced both the patents in India and we've enhanced the quality and the quantity and the speed of India, of patents in India. But the challenge is that the patents are not leading to commercial innovation. All patents must lead to commercial innovation. Ladies and gentlemen, we've also enhanced the scientific and engineering publication. India is today the third largest contributor behind China and USA. 149,000 articles in 2020. But these articles are not finding citations, which is very important. So there is a need to focus on quality rather than just quantity, and this should lead to higher, much greater impact on the academic and research work being done across the world. In 2024, the intellectual property payments, the IPR payments which India made to foreign companies and to outside institutions was 14.3 billion. Our IPR receipts were only 1.5 billion. Imagine this. IPR payments were 14.3 billion, our IPR receipts were 1.5 billion only. India is paying much more in IPP royalties than what it is getting in return. And that is when we have created so many academic institutions, research institutions. And therefore, it is a challenge for all of us. It is a challenge for each one of us to ensure that our IPPs, our IPRs are actually converted into commercial innovation, and our technologies should be exported to across the world rather than importing technology. The only other point I want to make is that we have 24,000 PhD graduates in India. The United States produces 68,000 doctoral graduates. The latest economic survey has said that only 51.25% of India's graduates are deemed employable. There is a high challenge, therefore, that whoever we produce from our academic institution must not only be employable, but should be highly innovative, should be actually be an innovator, and should actually disrupt society in a manner which the world has not seen before. So I would like IITs to produce many more disruptionists, many more PhDs who will go on to do commercial innovation. Ladies and gentlemen, innovation, to my mind, is key to India's growth. It is much like what ISRO has demonstrated by landing on the moon, much like what DRDO is doing. We need to create many more institutions like ISRO and many more institutions like DRDO, which will ensure that our defense imports are brought to zero and we become the world's leading exporter, and that we explore the final frontier of space in a manner where all our startups, and the Prime Minister is personally convinced that the future is space, and that's why this budget focused on a venture fund, a fund of funds for space entrepreneurs. Ladies and gentlemen, therefore, the government has taken several initiatives. It has pushed for innovation, a new mission on artificial intelligence. It has pushed for a new mission on quantum computing. It has pushed for a 76,000 crore scheme on semiconductors. It has pushed for a 25,000 crore scheme on green hydrogen. It has pushed for 1.93 lakh crores on production-linked incentive for manufacturing in India, so that Make in India and Startup India receive huge impetus. And therefore, ladies and gentlemen, we are seeing a thrust on cutting-edge technology. We are seeing a thrust on manufacturing. We are seeing a thrust on startups, which the world has never seen before. And in a very short time, we've become the third best startup ecosystem in the world. So, ladies and gentlemen, for India to become a $5 trillion economy in the next 3 to 4 years, or to become a $30 trillion economy, the challenge for India is to raise its per capita income. You can be the third largest economy, but if your per capita income is $2,500, your people will still be poor. The challenge is to take it to $18,000 by 2047. The per capita income in India must rise, and that would mean that we have to improve our learning outcomes, our health outcomes. We have to improve agriculture productivity. We have to do urbanization in a sustainable manner, and we have to shift a vast segment of our population from agriculture to manufacturing. No country in the world has grown with 45% of its population on agriculture. And all this would require technology and innovation, which can only come from institutions like IIT Kharagpur. I'm saying this because IIT Kharagpur was the founder of all IITs. It has been the father figure of all IITs. It has inspired not merely 1 million engineers in India, but it's inspired all other IITs and motivated them to become centers of excellence. And therefore, ladies and gentlemen, the future of India is truly in the hands of institutions like IIT Kharagpur. Its energy, its vitality, its dynamism will shape India in the years to come. And to my mind, when India becomes a $30 trillion economy, 18,000 per capita income in 2047, we would have reshaped the life of every single Indian, and IIT Kharagpur would have played a very significant and major role in that drive for growth and prosperity. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, sir, for such an energetic and motivational words. Trust me, your presence and your inspiring words are actually valuable to us and significant to us. Now I request our director, along with deputy director and registrar, to kindly felicitate our chief guest. Thank you, dignitaries. Indeed, it's a journey of perseverance, innovation, and excellence. As we are approaching the end of our program, I would like to request our registrar, Captain Amit Jain, to kindly propose the vote of thanks.
Our respected dignitaries, guests on the dais and of the dais, Honorable Director, Deputy Director, Deans and Associate Deans, faculty members, staff members, distinguished and eminent alumni, students and my dear friends. A very good afternoon to all of you. It is a great honor for me to propose the vote of thanks on the occasion of 74th Foundation Day of our institute. First and foremost, on behalf of IIT Kharagpur, I thank our chief guest, Shri Amitabh Kantji, India's G20 Sherpa, and former CEO Niti Aayog, who despite his busy schedule has found time to join us on this occasion. We are also thankful to our guest of honor, Dr. Sonal Mansingh Ji, Padma Vibhushan awardee, former Honorable Member of Parliament, Rajya Sabha, for honoring us with her distinguished presence. We are also grateful to our guest of honor, Dr. Sridhar Panikar Somnath Ji, Chairman ISRO and Secretary of Department of Space, for gracing the occasion. We are also grateful to our guest of honor, Dr. Samir V. Kamath Ji, Chairman DRDO, for kindly agreeing to be part of this event. My heartfelt thanks to our Honorable Director, Professor Virendra Kumar Tiwari Ji, respected Deputy Director, Professor Rintu Banerjee, Deans, heads of the departments, centers, schools, chairmen, vice chairmen, faculty colleagues, staff members, students, our proud alumni and awardees. I thank all the distinguished invitees present here for accepting our invitation. I thank all the members of the media for evincing interest in covering this event. Most important of all, I owe a special gratitude to the Office of Alumni Affairs and other staff members who have worked hard to ensure the successful conduct of this event. I also thank all the sections of registry, security, civil maintenance, horticulture, electrical maintenance, audiovisual, TFS, and all other service sections for providing the kind of support that we needed. I also want to thank the people who worked behind the scene to execute this event, our technical arrangement team, the stage setting team, and the lighting team, and all the officers who were directly or indirectly involved in organizing this event. Last but not the least, I thank you all friends for your cooperation in making this event such a resounding success. Thank you.
पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंग विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंग तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
जय Okay. Kindly please take your seats. Let's continue to strive for excellence and uphold the values that have made IIT Kharagpur a premier institution. With this, wishing everyone a very happy 74th Foundation Day. There is a small announcement. I request everyone to kindly gather here again around 3:15 p.m. for Foundation Day debate. And after that, I request everyone to kindly proceed towards Kalidas Auditorium for cultural program by 5:45 p.m. Thank you.